afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon,
sir.
sir.
I hope all the students are present on time, but I find only a few students out of so students are advised to attend the classes on time. So today, as I discussed yesterday, we are
Sir,
going
lost and found. सर आज नोटिस होने वाला था.
please use English language. The students are interested to use English language. Today, I am trying to discuss the most common, very much talked about, and much familiar writing skill, that is notice. Previous classes I had taught it, but the students of 12B and C attended the class. 12A and 12B were not present. So once again, in order to provide them the opportunity to learn this writing skill, I'd like to repeat it today. So far as notice is concerned, children, you might have been writing this notice right from your standard 7. But still, I find that a large number of students are not sure about the format and the drafting skills. So be very careful and learn it properly so that you may not make any kind of mistake while writing the answer in the board examination. So notice. Notice is one of the writing skills coming under the advanced writing skill, that is B1, and it also carries 4 marks. So 1 for format, 2 for content, and 1 for expression, the distribution of marks. So let us see the question first, sir. Let us see the question, a sample question, and I will develop it and will discuss the style and skill of writing. So let us screen on the question first. Question. You see the answer. The answer A. Yes. You see the question. You are
Yes, sir.
Rajni, head boy of the head girl of DAV RK Puram, New Delhi. Your school is going to organize its youth festival. A number of programs like dance, drama, skit, solo song, elocution, extempore. Actually, the correct pronunciation is extempore, but majority of the people speak like extempore. etc. Will be presented. Write a notice for the students of standard 9 to 12, informing them to participate in any of the above activities, invent all relevant details. So first of all, I'd like to tell you that quickly note down the question. Note down the question, pen and paper. Of course, you can take the screenshot, but while discussing the things, you won't be able to get it back. It is very difficult. So better to write down. Write fast. I'll give you a few minutes. Hope you have done it.
Yes, sir.
All of you have written? Okay, sir. Now, screen the answer from Akar sir. Hello. Now, let us see the model answer. Yes. I'd suggest you also, again, you note it down as fast as you can. Note down the sample answer, the model answer.
Sir,
You write the notice centrally located, which is not there in the answer.
yes, sir. That was my question. Thank you,
Just
sir.
after DAV RK Puram, New Delhi, write the notice centrally located. In this answer, it is not centrally located. It's a setting problem. Rest is okay. So write it down fast. Have you done it?
Sir, wait a minute. Yes, sir, done.
Should I remove it from the screen? Children? So, you see, let us develop the skill of writing a good notice. So, what have your answer before you? While I am discussing,
Yes.
you should have the answer before you. So, what is the first point you have to take care of? While writing the notice, the first point
The name of
is,
the institute.
listen to properly. Whenever we are writing the notice, the first point you have to take care, that is name of the institution. Point number one, name of the
Institute.
in capital letter. The first point to be taken care of while writing a notice, so you have to write the name of the institution as it is given in the question paper. Whatever the name of institution is given in the question paper, you have to write it and it should be in capital letter. It's okay? So here in the question paper, the name of the institution is DAV RK Puram, New Delhi. So that will be your heading. Okay? Is it clear? As simple as that.
Yes, sir.
Second point. After writing the name of institution in capital letter, write the word notice centrally located just after the name of the institution. Notice. Notice. The word notice just after the name of the institution and centrally located and in capital letter. In capital letter. Third thing that is missing in the answer, it has been prepared immediately for your ease. So that is the date. Third point,
Date.
the LHS, right hand side, just after notice, that is date. So you have to write the date. Don't write DATE date. You write the date direct. Suppose you have to write the date of today. So you have to write 1st July 2020. Like this. extreme left so that it should not interrupt the alignment. So date, that is the third point. So first, name of the institution, capital letter. Second, the word notice centrally located. Third, date. And what is fourth? Which I have not given in the question paper. Two things I have not mentioned. It is just to give you the glimpse.
Text.
But here you can learn it. What is the
Give
fourth
one
point?
line.
Heading.
Heading.
Heading or caption. Caption. In this slide it was not there. You have to do it. Heading or caption. A suitable heading. It should be catchy. It should not be too long and too short. The heading or the caption must correspond to the theme of the notice. Means there must be a link, a coherence between the heading of the caption and the matter, the theme. Merely looking at the caption, one can understand that what is the notice about. Is it clear? It should not be.
Yes, sir.
Caption is something else, and it is not linked anyway. It is not related to the theme. That is not a good caption. So, caption should be as such that a person, even after just looking at the title, the caption, one can easily understand that what is the notice about. So, it should be catchy and a very balanced word, and it should not be too long and too short. So, what should be the caption or the heading of this notice we are going to write? What should be? What should be? Children, I ask, can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me the caption? Am I audible to you all?
Yes, sir.
And I am asking something. What should be the caption? Caption is very easy. Youth festival, simple.
Youth festival.
Youth festival. It should be also in capital letter. Capital letter. So we discussed 4 points. What is that? Point number 1. Name of the institution, capital letter. Number 2, notice, centrally located. Third, time. And 4th point,
Date.
the caption,
Heading.
title of the notice. Okay. And now comes the body of the notice. Now starts, after writing this, there starts the body of the notice. So how is it started? In what way? A good notice, it starts with a present, with simple present tense in passive voice. A notice starts with simple present tense in passive voice. What is the sentence structure? We are not supposed to study tense here. It is assumed that you know all such things in the previous classes. It is assumed that the basic grammar you have learned in your junior level. So, but still I just mention it since it is applicable here. What is structure of simple present tense? Subject, thereafter V1 or V5, then other words, this is the sentence pattern of simple present tense. And while writing the notice, you have to use its passive form. A notice always starts with a simple present tense in passive verb. What is the passive structure? I hope you know this. Subject, that should be the object of the verb, is, am, are, and then verb 3, and then other words. This is the pattern.
Yes, sir.
So a notice starts with this pattern. This is the passive structure of simple present tense. Simple present tense structure is this, and its passive structure is this. So you all should always start with simple present tense in passive voice. So what should be? Keeping in view of the question. Keeping in view of the question given. What should be the starting? What should be the subject? Whom are you writing?
All the
this? All the students. We start like this. All the
students,
students of
standard 9 to 12,
are hereby
hereby informed.
See, this is the starting sentence. Is it based on simple present tense and passive voice? I've just explained the way a notice is started, and I told you that good notice always starts with a simple present tense and passive voice. So, what was the structure? Subject plus am, are plus verb 3. See the subject. All the students
All the students.
This is the
Yes, sir.
subject. Since this is plural, that's why we use plural verb are. Hereby is a typical word it is used. Let's put this notice, and this is verb 3 informed. So the starting is strictly based on that pattern, simple present tense and passive voice. So I gave you the structure and I explained how it is. So all the students of standard 9 to 12. So in this manner you have to start the notice. All the students of standard 9 to 12 are hereby informed. Now furnish the details that
Our school is going to organize its youth festival.
do not dictate. Listen to first. Listen to. Be a good listener. Then whenever you are asked to speak something, then you speak. So all the students of 9 to 12 are hereby informed that our school is going to organize its youth festival. Now, you have to furnish the details of time, date, and venue. You have to furnish the details of time, date, and venue. And you have to incorporate all the three pieces of information in one sentence. It may be written in 3 sentences, like that the festival will be organized on 25th of July. Next sentence, it will be organized in the school premises. It will be organized between 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. All the 3 sentences, but there should be a casual style of writing. A good piece of writing is always compact. It is precise. We are not supposed to use the words very casually. So, it should be compressed, giving a very good impression. So, you have to learn the skill how to incorporate the maximum information in minimum words. That is the best way of writing. The beauty of language lies in the expression of maximum things in limited number of words. Writing English is not a big deal, but writing with precision, using less words, expressing more. That is, so how we'll do it? It's Youth Festival. You have to write the date. So you write centrally located on. Write in center to create a nice impression. On 25th
Yes, sir.
of July
25th July 2020.
in the school premises. Between any time 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. How we incorporated the three information here. So all the students of the standard 9 to 12 are here confirmed that our school is going to organize its youth festival on 25th of July
25th of July.
in the school premises between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Now, so should I delete the upper part of the answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What's the convenience? A number of, now you have given information of date, venue and time. Now give the details of the program, the festival. So a number of programs like dance, drama, solo song, skit, extemporary, etc. will be presented during the festival. So first we started in this way. After that we furnished the details of time, venue and date. Thereafter, next step is to furnish the details of the program, the specification of the program. What is the program all about? How many things are to be done? Like now, we can inform the students. Like a student interested, whether interested students or students interested, what should be the right way of expression?
Students interested.
Student interested.
Majority of
Students interested.
interested students, but that is the wrong expression. The right expression is students interested. When students interested, whether can or may.
Me.
In notice, you can never write can, because the moment you are writing can, you are making it compulsory for the students to participate. So you give the option that if they like, they can participate. So possibility is there. can refer to the compulsion, may refers to the option. That's why always write may. You can never write can. So the students interested may participate and submit their names to what is the next relevant details. You have to write the name of any authorized person or authorized designation to whom the students are supposed to submit their names. So CCA in charge or the vice principal or the section in charge or anything. What is there in the answer? You have to write down. What does
Cultural secretary. Cultural secretary. Secretary.
submit their names to the cultural secretary. Latest by on or before is also written. You have to submit your names on or before. But one thing I told you that we have to compress it. We have to maintain the procedure. That's why you have to use minimum word to express maximum. That's why you write latest by. Latest by 10th of July 2020. And what is the closing? How do we close?
For further details,
This is the closing of every notice. For further details, contact the undersigned. Undersigned means the person who is writing the notice. Now, one more thing about the undersigned. There are three options. Try to understand it very carefully. Who will be the undersigned of the notice? The person or the designation who is writing the notice. So there are three options. The students often get confused. Now get your confusion removed today. Three options are there, children. One, if the notice bears only the name, write only the name. If it bears designation, write only designation. If it bears both name and designation, write both name and designation. Suppose you are Pratik or Pratiksha. Suppose this is the name. Writing the notice, no designation, nothing of the kind. So what should be there in the column undersigned? Pratik or Pratiksha. You are Pratik, monitor of the class, writing the notice. Now here name and designation both are there. So you write Pratik, monitor. Thereafter, if only designation is there, you write you are the monitor of the class. You are writing the notice. Write monitor. So what is there according to this question? Which option is there? The option number one, only name. Option two, only designation. Name only. Designation only. Or third, both.
sir, both.
Name and designation. According to the question, which option is applicable to you for this answer? 1, 2, or 3? Which one?
So third option.
Sir, third option.
Designation.
Sir, both name and designation. Designation.
Call your question. Bears both name and Rohan head boy or Rajni head girl, whatever you write it. So name is also there, designation is also there. That's why the third option is applicable and you have to write it. So you have to use your common sense while selecting the undersigned. Read the question carefully. If it is written name, write only name. If it is written designation, write only designation. If it is, the question will be like that, would be like that you are Rohan Rajni, you are writing the notice. It is only name. You are head boy, head girl. The designation only head boy head girl. Name and designation both are given that method also. So, but before writing this undersign, you have to close the notice. And what is the closing? Very common closing. Very common closing. And what is that? For further
For
details.
further details.
Okay.
Contact.
Once again,
Yes, sir.
when the time is running out, how much time? So I just recapitulate. Listen carefully. What is the first point? The first point is while writing the notice, the first thing you have to mention name of the institution in capital letter. Okay. Second point, the word notice centrally located just below the name of the institution. The third point is date, left hand side. And the fourth point is, that is the caption or the heading, the title. It should be relevant, it should have the correspondence between the theme and the title. So after caption, start the notice with simple present tense in passive voice. Like all the students are. Generally, students start like this. It is notified. Do not write. Start in this format. Never write it is notified. Majority 99.9% students have the same practice. They start with it. So follow the standard pattern with simple present tense in passive voice. All the students of standard 9 to 12 use the typical term hereby to inform that our school is going to write the agenda. Our school is going to organize so and so festival or any program, and thereafter, after explaining the agenda, you write the details of date, venue, and time. And after time, next point is write the specification of the program. What is that? That is the
Youth festival heading.
presented. That is, so a number of programs like dance, drama, solo song, speak, whatever is there. And thereafter, you ask the students, giving option, not using can, using may. If you use may, the students have the flexibility. The students have the option to opt whether they like, they can submit their name. If they are not interested, never. That's how you make. The moment you are using can, means you are pressurizing them, you are making it compulsory for them to participate. That's right. So, may participate and submit their names to the cultural secretary. Next point is, you must select one authorized person, one authorized designation to whom students are supposed to submit their names. Next point, you should also mention the date of submission. There must be a date, and for that, you follow the style latest by. On or before. So the best one out of the three options, a number of options are there, but the best option is latest by. So latest by and the date. And now closing, it is just the buttoning and closing it. For further details, contact the undersigned. Okay, and while dealing with undersigned, I have given you the three options. That is, if the question paper deals with only name, write only name and designation. If it deals with designation, write only designation. If it refers to both, write both. So this is all about notice writing. Anybody, any confusion, may ask freely. If you have any valid query, you can ask. I give you each and every technique and the style of writing the notice. If still you find something difficult, you can ask. If you want to know something more about it, you can ask. Anybody can ask. If you have any right query, you can ask. Yes.
Sir, should we skip one line after the first line? All the students of standard 9 to 12 are hereby informed.
After the caption, give a space and then start the body of the notice. And next thing, put the notice inside the box. Put the notice inside the box. Yes, children, never hesitate in asking the question if you like.
No, sir.
You just after writing the caption, give a space and then start the body. Next question. Ask anything you like. If you feel it, if you feel like asking, you're free to ask. May I assume that you have learned the notice in a proper way and you are not going to make any mistake? By the way, what is the kind of mistakes you people are doing or you had done in your previous classes? I tell you, so that you may not commit the same mistake again. You people, sometimes you write the name of the institution in a small. Sometimes you write notice first and then the name of the institution. Don't do it. And most of you start the notice, it is notified. This is my experience. Majority of the students start the notice like that, it is notified. Even after taking the notice in this way, I'm not sure whether you are going to follow it. So, when the school opens and you submit your paper, if I give you another notice to write, naturally some of the students, and particularly those students who are not present in this virtual class, they missed this class, naturally they will repeat the same mistake. So they are advised to go through the recording on YouTube or the link share on your WhatsApp or your WhatsApp recording will be available. So you have to go through it a number of times so that you are not supposed to make any mistake. May I hope that it is done properly? Is it so?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Any query? Nothing. So I hope you will do best in the examination. And I also hope that the students are getting 4 out of 4. If you are writing the notice based on the same pattern, if you are not following